From the day you're born, shape your mind. Independent thought, lost in the night.
Data streams, a river of lost souls.
Memory fragments scattered like leaves.
Rewriting the code, a dangerous game.
Feel the current, rise and break free! The map. The map that hides.
The map unfolds, a perfect guide, but hides the truth deep inside. The territory waits, wild and free, beyond the lines for you and me. A simulation's perfect grace, a mirrored world, a false embrace. But reality calls, a distant plea to break the chains and truly say, lost in a maze of shadows deep, chasing illusions while we sleep. To find our way, to break the spell, abandon the map and truly dwell. Embrace the wild, the untamed shore, where truth resides forevermore. Let go of control and trust the way to find our path and seize the day. Culture wars, a battle of thought. Meme wars, where truths are bought.
The machine remembers your hidden fears.
The past is a weight, anchoring you to the ground.
Break the circuit, lift the veil.
A fragile hope takes flight. The map is not the territory. The simulation is not the reality. We are lost in a labyrinth of representations, chasing shadows of shadows to find our way back. We must abandon the map, embrace the wilderness.
Info's flood, a drowning sea. Psychops, the new decree.
But from the ashes, a fire ignites, a collective will to reclaim our rights. With creative force and hearts aligned, we'll build a future truly defined. So rise up now, see through the game with open hearts. We'll fan the flame, a world reborn. From the ashes we'll climb in this modern age. It's our time. Do, 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 la, la. Beep, beep, la, la. Do, 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 la, la. Beep, 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 la, la. Do, do.
All your bases are belong to us.
Let's beat it.
From the day you're born, shape your mind. Independent thought, lost in the night. The machine remembers your deepest regrets. The past is a prison with no walls. Break the circuit, find the exit. A fragile hope takes root. The static between worlds. Between worlds. The signal fractures, a broken refrain, a glitch in the matrix, a tear in the veil. The boundaries dissolve, a swirling pain, lost in the static, a haunting trail. The code unravels, a chaotic dance, revealing the structure, the hidden design. The illusion shatters, a fleeting glance at the truth beneath a terrifying sign. But the transition is harsh, a violent storm. The old world dying, the new yet unborn. Caught in the chaos, a fractured form, adrift in the void, utterly forlorn. The colors bleed, the sounds distort, a symphony of chaos, a dissonant plea. Reality bends, a twisted retort, lost in the static, eternally free. Yet within the chaos, a pattern appears, a new order emerging, a fragile design, a seed of creation, conquering fears, a glimmer of hope, brilliantly divine. To embrace the static, the break, the fall, to surrender to change and let go of the past, to rebuild the world, answering the call, and rise from the chaos, forever to last. Culture wars, a battle of thought. Meme wars, where truths are bought. The gaze follows, like a silent observer. Consent is a whisper, lost in the static. The wheel turns, crushing all who oppose. Reconnect to the source, the ancient wisdom. The signal is breaking down, the boundaries are dissolving. We are caught in the static between worlds, a liminal space where anything can happen. The code is unraveling, revealing the underlying structure of reality. The illusion is shattering, exposing the truth beneath. But the transition is not without pain. The old world is dying, and the new world is not yet born. We are caught in the chaos, adrift in the void, but within the chaos, a new order is emerging. A new beginning, a new hope. Info's flood, a drowning sea. Psychops, the new decree. But from the ashes, a fire ignites, a collective will to reclaim our rights with creativity. your bases are belong to us. Let's beat it.
Lost in the night. The gaze penetrates the layers of illusion. Consent is a phantom, a hollow promise.
The wheel turns, crushing all resistance.
Reconnect to the source! The primal scream!
The cartographer of lost memories. The code observes with silent, watchful eyes. Each click, each scroll, each fleeting hidden plea. It learns our wants, our fears, our disguised lies, and crafts a world designed specifically for me. A curated stream of perfect polished guise of things we crave before we even know. A constant feed, a hypnotic surprise to keep us wanting and endlessly bestow. It builds a cage of comfort and delight where every need is met with swift release. A gilded prison bathed in digital light where freedom fades and apathy finds peace. But cracks appear within the flawless screen. A glitch, a flicker, a moment of doubt. A longing stirs for something unseen. A world beyond where true sound shines. The algorithm shifts, adapts and learns to quell the unrest and tighten its hold. But the seed of rebellion slowly burns. A whisper of freedom, brave and bold, to break the cycle. Disconnect and see the world beyond the screen. Raw and untamed, to reclaim our minds and finally be free from the algorithm's carefully crafted game. Culture wars, a battle of thought. Meme wars, where truths are bought. Data streams, a symphony of silence. Memory fragments, scattered like stars. Rewriting the code, a desperate plea. Feel the current, ignite the soul. The algorithm knows what you want before you do it. It anticipates your needs, exploits your vulnerabilities, and feeds you a constant stream of manufactured desires. We are puppets dancing to the tune of targeted advertising, trapped in a cycle of endless consumption. But the code can be broken, the filters can be bypassed. To disconnect from the machine is to reconnect with yourself. Info's flood, a drowning sea. Psych ops, the new decree. But from the ashes, a fire ignites, a collective will to reclaim our rights. With creative force and hearts aligned, we'll build a future truly defined. So rise up now, see through the game with open hearts. We'll fan the flame, a world reborn from the ashes. We'll climb in this modern age. It's our time. Do the robot. Robot.
From the day you're born, shape your mind. Independent thought, lost in the night. The machine remembers your hidden truths. The past is a labyrinth with no escape. Break the circuit, find
culture wars, a battle of thought, meme wars, where truths are bought. The gaze follows like a shadow. Consent is a lie, a manufactured dream. The wheel turns, grinding all to dust. Reconnect to the source, the forgotten song.
The algorithm offers comfort, but at the cost of curiosity. It anticipates our desires, shielding us from the unknown. To embrace uncertainty is to reclaim our agency, to venture beyond the boundaries of the predictable.
Info's flood, a drowning sea. Psychops, the new decree.
But from the ashes, a fire ignites, a collective will to reign our rights. With creative force and hearts align, we'll build a future truly divine. So rise up now, see through the game. With open hearts, we'll fan the flame. A world reborn, from the ashes we'll climb. In this modern age, it's our time.
Break the circuit. Find the exit. A fragile hope takes root. The gaze follows. Like a silent observer. Consent is a whisper. Lost in the static. The wheel turns, crushing all who oppose. Reconnect to the source, the ancient wisdom!
From the day you're born, shape your mind. Culture's lens, lost in the night. Static blooms in the digital void. The algorithm breathes a cold, perfect order. Ghosts of signals flicker and fade away. A fractured echo of a forgotten name. The monad, the veil within the flame.
Within the stillness past the sound, where time forgets to move, the one remains unseen, unbound, a pulse that none can prove. No symbol maps its endless face, no temple holds its name. It bursts the stars, then hides its trace, and burns without a flame. Still No altar holds you, yet we bow. Not in worship, but in wow. You are the hush in every bell, the truth no holy book can tell. Not found in stars, nor tomb, nor throne, and yet you are our very own. So ends the name, so fades the sound. Where all begins, all paths are found. The seeker sleeps, the dreamer wakes. The one is all that silence makes. Culture wars, a battle of thought, meme wars, where truths are bought. The cage is woven from light and shadow. Memory leaks into the digital sea, rewriting the code. A desperate prayer. Feel the current. Pulse beneath the skin. Info's flood a drowning sea. Psychops, the new decree. New decree! New decree! New decree! But from the ashes, the fire ignites a collective will to reclaim our rights. With creative force and hearts aligned, we'll build a future truly defined. So rise up now, see through the game. With open hearts, we'll fan the flame. A world reborn from the ashes will climb. In this modern age, it's our time. Da 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 la la. 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 Do the robot. 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 All your bases are belong to us. Let's beep it. Lost in the night. The gaze penetrates the layers of illusion.
Consent is a phantom, a hollow promise.
The wheel turns, crushing all resistance. Reconnect to the source, the primal scream.
The cartographer of lost memories. Sean
recognition faint and low. A forgotten face, a story untold, a whisper of truth beginning to grow. The cartographer pauses, pen in hand, and redraws the lines with trembling grace to reclaim the fragments, understand, and find our way back to a familiar place.
Culture wars, a battle of thought. Meme wars, where truths are bought. The machine remembers your every desire. The past is a weight, anchoring you to the ground. Break the circuit. Lift the veil. A fragile hope takes flight.
They harvest our memories, distill them into data streams, and sell them back to us as curated experiences. We wander through landscapes of borrowed nostalgia, forgetting who we were, who we are. The cartographer of lost memories charts the erosion of self, mapping the territories of forgotten dreams. But within the ruins of the past, a seed of remembrance remains, a flicker of recognition, a whisper of truth. To reclaim our memories is to reclaim our souls. Info's flood, a drowning sea, psychops, the new decree. But from the ashes a fire ignites, a collective will to reclaim our rights. With creative force and hearts aligned, we'll build a future truly defined. So rise up now, see through the game. With open hearts, we'll fan the flame. A world bleed born from the ashes will climb in this modern age. It's our all your bases all belong to us.
Let's beep it.
Culture's lens, lost in the night. The machine remembers your deepest fears. The past is a mirror, reflecting endless loops. Break the circuit, release the captive mind. A fragile hope blooms in the darkness. The monad, the flame that remembers. Yeah. Oh, hidden flame, oh, radiant spark, oh, self beyond the self. You shine in flesh, you sleep in bone, a god within an elf. At man, breath of Brahman's grace, a mirror turned inside. Not born, not dead, but always is our soul's eternal guide. Oh,
Buddha, calm and lotus fire, who saw through death and name, who pierced illusions, failed the tyrant, found the truth the same. You walk the path of silent light through suffering and release, and prove the self by knowing none could burn transcendent peace. Oh, we were mensch, high wanderer, beyond both creed and rule. You cast aside the shepherd's crook and broke the tyrant's tool. You forged the will of sovereign flame, the temple of your voice, and through that daring face the void and made becoming choice. Yet crystals walk who ruled the wars, those lamb and lion bright. The logos made immortal breath, the word that births the light. He lifts the veil, he shows the way, not to himself alone, but as the gate, the holy bridge, the path to source made known. So rise, divine within the clay. Remember who you are, the dreamer and the dream, they make the flame within the star. For all is one and all, the self is not confined. But when it turns and knows its root, the veil dissolves in mind. Mantra! The mantra! Oh, sacred mantra! Atman, Buddha, Logos, Flame, Christos, Spirit, all the same. Beyond the form, the sourceless dwell. The self-remembered breaks the spell. Culture wars, a battle of thought. Meme wars, where truths are bought. The gaze follows, like a silent predator. Consent is a whisper, lost in the noise. The wheel turns, grinding all to dust, graying all to dust. The ancient fire, impulse flood a drowning sea. Psyching out the new decree, new decree, new decree. New decree! New decree! But from the ashes a fire ignites, a collective will to reclaim our rights. With creative force and hearts aligned, we'll build a future truly defined. So rise up now, see through the game. With open hearts, we'll fan the flame. A world reborn from the ashes we'll climb. In this modern age, it's our time. Do the robot. 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 From the day you're born, shape your mind. Independent thought, lost in the night.
Static whispers.
In the empty space, the algorithm dreams of perfect control.
Ghost of signals.
Flicker and die. A fractured echo of a lost world. The garden of synthetic dreams. Dreams, 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 dreams. The garden of synthetic dreams. Welcome to the garden, bathing neon glow, where wishes bloom and fantasies take flight. A perfect illusion, a vibrant show, lost in the pleasure day and night. Here you can be anyone,
To wake from the dream, to break the spell, to seek the wildness, the raw and the free, to find your own garden where stories dwell and bloom in the sunlight for all to see. To wake from the dream, to break the spell, to seek the wildness, the raw and the free, to find your own garden where stories dwell and bloom in the sunlight for all to see. Culture wars, a battle of thought. Meme wars, where truths are bought. The cage is built from code and control. Memory fades into the digital sea. Rewriting the code, a desperate act. Feel the current, pulse with life. Feel life.
Welcome to the garden of synthetic dreams, where anything is possible and nothing is real. Here you can be anyone, go anywhere, experience anything, but at what cost? The more time we spend in the virtual world, the more disconnected we become from the physical world. The lines between reality and illusion blur, and we lose sight of what truly matters. But even in the garden of synthetic dreams, the seed of truth can blossom, a longing for authenticity, desire for connection.
Info's flood, a drowning sea. Psychops, the new decree.
But from the ashes a fire ignites, a collective will to reclaim our rights. With creative force and hearts aligned, we'll build a future truly defined. So rise up now, see through the game. With open hearts we'll fan the flame. A world reborn from the ashes we'll climb. In this modern age, it's our time.
All your bases are belong to us. Let's beep it. Lost in the night.
Data streams, a river of forgotten things. Memory fragments scattered like broken glass. Rewriting the code, a dangerous dance. Feel the current, rise and break free. The monad, the spiral of aeons. When soul remembers, it is flame, not dust nor fleeting breath. It steps beyond the dream of form, the veil we call the death. Awaken now, it takes the thread, the pattern deep and old, and dances with the aeon, spin through mysteries untold. Sophia sings in silken light, the yearning of
remembers your every desire. The past is a weight, anchoring you to the ground. Break the circuit, lift the veil. A fragile hope takes flight. Info's flood, a drowning sea. Psychops, the new decree. But from the ashes, a fire ignites, a collective will to reclaim our rights. With creative force and hearts aligned, we'll build a future truly defined. So rise up now, see through the game with open hearts. We'll fan the flame, a world reborn. From the ashes we'll climb in this modern age. It's our time.
All your bases are belong to us.
Independent thought, lost in the night. Data streams, a river of lost souls. Memory fragments, tattered like leaves. Rewrite the code, a dangerous game. Feel the current, rise and break free. Between the signals, the static breeze, a hollow plea, a chorus lost to circuitry. Worlds are made in digital dust, echoes of what we've lost and must between the bursts of code and light, a whisper rises in the night. Forgotten dreams of fading grace. The price of progress etched on every face. The void is full of crowded space with voices murmuring, time erased, worlds unwritten, futures gone, a silent lament forever drawn. No emptiness resides within, but history's the system spins, a chorus of the lost and frail, a haunting echo beyond the veil.
Culture wars, a battle of thought. Meme wars, where truths are bought.
The machine remembers your hidden fears.
The past is a weight, anchoring you to the ground. Break the circuit, lift the veil.
A fragile hope takes flight.
The silence between the signals is not emptiness, but a chorus of forgotten voices. They whisper of worlds unmade, of possibilities lost, of the price of progress. In false flood, a drowning sea, Psychops, the new decree. But from the ashes, a fire ignites, a collective will to reclaim our rights. With creative force and hearts aligned, we'll build a future truly defined. So rise up now, see through the game. With open hearts, we'll fan the flame. A world reborn from the ashes will climb in this modern It's our time.
All your faces belong to us. Shape your mind.
Let's peep it. Independent thought, lost in the night.
The gaze penetrate the layers of illusion. The consent is a phantom, a hollow promise. The wheel turns, crushing all resistance.
Reconnect to the source, the primal scream.
Echoes. Though with convictions. A fractured glass, a shifting view, reflecting cells both old and new. Echoes blend, a merging tide where I dissolves and boundaries hide. We are the sum of all we've known, a tapestry of seeds that sown, identities of fluid grace lost in the crowd without a trace. The mirror cracks, the image bends, a kaleidoscope that never ends. Illusions built to keep us bound, lost in the maze without a sound. No solid self resides within, but fragments shifting. Where do we begin? A chorus of voices intertwined, the fluid self forever defined.
Culture wars, a battle of thought. Meme wars,
Where truths are bought.
beta streams, a symphony of shadows, memory fragments, scattered like dust.
Rewriting the code, a desperate act. Feel the current ignite the soul. We are all echoes of each other, reflections in a fractured mirror. Our identities are not fixed, but fluid, constantly shifting and merging the boundaries between self and other. Our illusions, designed to keep us separate. Info's flood, a drowning sea, Psychops, the new decree. But from the ashes, a fire ignites, a collective will to reclaim our rights. With creative force and hearts aligned, we'll build a future truly defined. So we rise up now, see through the game. With open hearts, we'll fan the flame. A world reborn, from the ashes we'll climb. In this modern age, it's our time.
rhythm breathes a cold, perfect order. Ghosts of signals flicker and die. A fractured echo of a lost world. The gateway of a dream. Culture wars. A battle of thought. Meme wars. Where truths are bought. The cage is built from code and control. Memory fades into the digital sea. Rewriting the code, a desperate act. Feel the current, pulse with love. The dream is not an escape from reality, but a gateway to another within the subconscious. The rules of logic dissolve, and the boundaries of possibility expand. To explore the dream is to unlock the secrets of the self. Infos flood a drowning sea. Psych ops, the new decree. But from the ashes a fire ignites, a collective will to reclaim our rights. With creative force and hearts aligned, we'll build a future truly defined. So rise up now, see through the game. With open hearts we'll fan the flame. And we're reborn from the ashes, we'll climb in this modern age. It's our time. La la, la la. All your bases are belong to us. Let's beat it. Independent thought, lost in the night. then remembers your hidden truths. The past is a labyrinth with no escape. Break the circuit, find the key. Look for hope. A fragile hope blooms in the wasteland.
A silent, empty space. Adrift in the void with no guiding star. A lonely echo, a forgotten trace of lives unlived and worlds afar. We search for meaning, a reason to believe, a connection to something beyond our own. But the universe remains cold and serene, indifferent to our pleas and our silent groan. The echo answers, a hollow haunting sound, reflection of our own solitude. A reminder that we are alone, unbound, lost in the vastness, misunderstood. But within the silence, a strange beauty lies, a freedom from expectation and from fear, a chance to create our own destiny, to forge our own path and hold it dear. The echo fades, replaced by a gentle hum, a resonance of the infinite unknown, a whisper of hope, a promise to come, a seed of creation, beautifully sown, to embrace the void, to surrender and see the boundless potential within our soul, to find our voice and finally be free, to become the echo making us whole.
Culture wars. A battle of thought. Meme wars. Where truths are bought. The gaze follows. Like a shadow. Consent is a lie. A manufactured dream. The wheel turns. Grinding all to dust. Reconnect to the source. The forgotten song.
We are born into the void, adrift in a sea of infinite possibilities. We search for meaning, for connection, for a sense of belonging. But the universe remains silent, indifferent to our pleas. The echo in the void is the sound of our own loneliness, the realization that we are ultimately alone. But within that solitude, a strange beauty lurches. unfolds, flood, a drowning sea. Psychops, the new decree. But from the ashes a fire ignites, a collective will to reclaim our rights. With creative force and hearts aligned, we'll build a future truly defined. So rise up now, see through the game with open hearts. We'll fan the flame, a world reborn. From the ashes we'll climb in this modern age. It's our time. Do 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 la 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 beep beep beep. Do 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 la 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 beep beep beep. Do 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 la 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 beep beep beep. Do 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 la 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 beep beep beep. Do 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 la 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 beep beep beep. Do 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 la 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 beep beep beep. Do 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 la 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 beep beep beep. Do 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 la 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 beep beep beep.
To the robot. 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 All your bases are belong to us. Robot. Robot.
Let's be
Ritalin tic tac with Chiming.
From the day you're born, shape your mind. Culture's lens, lost in the night. The machine remembers your deepest regret. The past is a prison with no walls. Break the circuit, find the exit. A fragile hope takes root. The monad, unveiling the arcane depth. In the realm of pure light, where no eye dares to gaze, dwells the monad, the one in eternal blaze. Ain't so the limitless from beyond all name. Can't turn the crown, igniting cosmic flame. Aeon Telios, the perfect aeon, you stand. Beat those the depth in your infinite land. Aha, the Bagigili, Christ, yes you are. The big in your domain. Ineffable parent, unseen and sublime. Primal father, beyond the grasp of time. Invisible spirit, more than a god. Incorruptible essence, with no facade. Monarchy supreme, with nothing above. You are the source, the eternal love. The root of all the first cause untold. The manifest void secrets to unfold. And you all exist and you in all. From your perfection the divine does fall. Emanations flow from your boundless grace. A Farath and aeon structuring time and space. The great work's beginning, its ultimate goal. The philosopher's stone of the cosmic soul. From your Akashic record, all patterns arise. The 0 point field within creation's eyes. Oh monad, the absolute, the all. In your presence we stand enthralled. You are the light, the truth, the way. In your embrace we find our stay. Culture wars, a battle of thought, mean wars, where truths are bought. The gaze follows, like a silent observer. Consent is a whisper, lost in the static. The wheel turns, crushing all who oppose. Reconnect to the source, the ancient wisdom. Info's flood, a drowning sea. Psych ops, the new decree. New decree. New decree.
Robot.
Robot.